Hello there. It's me. It's time that we finally get to look at Pegon Susano. Another demo. Another day, another demo, as Launders says. CSGO caster. Love a bit of CSGO myself. But we're going to be looking at Game 4 of the Dragons versus the Bolts. I think it's super interesting to have a look at when people are playing things off meta, how it catches other players off guard, and how they sort of abuse the difference between what they're playing and the normal picks. So, yeah, I mean, why don't we just kick off the game? Let's get it going. And we're good. And we're good. Okay. Assisted. Let's press play. Let's go to... Oh, I've got to sort out the teams. No! No! They're all wrong. You should be here. Okay, that's... you should be there. You should be there. You should be there. You should be there. Okay. You don't know the order. That is it. This is why I don't swap. You know what? Maybe I could swap the mini-map for today so that we can spectate Pegon properly. And we can watch from first-person POV as well. Let's see what he's doing at the start of the game. Probably nothing. Bluestone and Mace with a blink as the start. About the most dangerous you can be as a Susano. So let's see what he gets up to. Just needed to make sure that my audio was actually coming through. I haven't done much on my PC today. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I'll put this up tonight after I'm done. It is like 10 past 11 in the evening. At night, I guess. Okay. So he did an interesting start. Shared red, did Vax, going to mid alone. So this is two different starts happening, by the way. Let's have a look. I kind of want to have a look at the duel lane because there's two different starts happening. So you'll see, oh god, because we're on, because I've flipped the map, see? Yeah, I don't know if you spotted that. When the map's flipped, if you click over here, you end up on the other side of the map. If you click here, you end up here. So if I click the duo tier 2, the duo tier 1 rather, on the chaos side, I'll end up at the solo. The duo tier 2 on the chaos side, I'll end up at the order side solo tier 2. See, we're over here now. Ugh, it's so broken. But anyway, you'll see on this wave the difference the starts make. Presumably, seeing as the Nemesis is in mid, we're going to see Panda Cat hit level 2 first. Nope. Never mind, they get fully outcleared. Their Panda Cat hits 2. He stays safe. They know they can't pressure because he's going to hit 2. But yeah, anyway, let's go back to Mr. Pegon. I've done it right, that's good. And we'll watch the game again. Oh, I was gonna go over, there is a difference in the starts. But we'll focus on what we're here to do. I was thinking that the Jing and the E set would manage to gain some pressure in that lane because of the start, but I guess it just keeps them safe rather than getting them pressure, right? The Nox is gonna have her dash probably dash the green at level 1, so she's extra safe. Pegon zoning this mid wave. He's got nothing to farm. So he's just going to stand up above it and make sure that Ven's missing some minions. There's the 3 in. Knows the Nem is here. Dashes on out. It's going to be a-okay. Let's watch from this POV for a bit. I think third person can be... I can't steer it though. Why can't I steer it? Okay, we're going back there. It's I think when you flip the map, things break. So we'll just keep an eye on Pegon from his point of view. Blink in, gets the pull, gets the auto cancels, gets it all. Just maximum DPS possible there. Gives him the taunts for Dave Dolson. Right there, that was actually Dolson taunting Ven. Deep down inside. It might have looked like it was Pegon, but it was Dolson. If you didn't watch the games, Dolson apparently said to Pegon between the games, you gotta taunt him, man. You gotta taunt him when you solo him, because Pegon did indeed solo Ven in pretty much in every game in this set. Four games, 4 solo kills. Possibly 5 solo kills, spoilers. But yeah, he really did be crushing it. Ven probably dropped the ball a little bit there, just not quite used to the level of damage that Susano brings, you know, with this Mace and Bluestone start. The power spikes are just totally different to a mage. The level of threat is totally different to a mage. And it's even worse than playing it. Like, there's certain hunters who you get used to playing very safe against. Uller is a good example. People are very used to playing very safe into a mid-Uller. They know they just need to wait and try and punish him with ganks. But I think it's hard sometimes for, you know, when you've got a muscle memory of what you can and cannot do in a lane, that gets really switched up by a change of picks. Like a change from a Toth to a Susano. It's a big switch. Pegon played Toth in, I think, games 1 and 2. I don't know if he played it in game 3 as well. Can't remember off the top of my head. He played a lot of Toth in this event, which is cool. It's cool that he, you know, he plays the stuff that's meta and good, as well as slamming Susano, you know. Walking up, just trying to zone these waves, trying to deny as much farm to Ven as possible. Abuse the fact that he's level 5. Again, you look at the map, there's nothing up that he could really be farming. He's also kind of acting as a ward here, checking around corners, checking where he doesn't have wards. Uses his 2 to try and, I guess, catch Nox dashing or something there. Not really too close. Ven and Jake will arrive in mid and start to share farm. And all this time, Sam's been farming up a storm. Pegon's farming up a level and a half at this point. Most likely. Maybe just a full level. Getting those mid-right spawns, always important. You want to get the juice for little Jimmy. And they do. Nothing much happening now. We'll fast forward a bit. Again, he walks into mid. It looked like he wanted to zone, but maybe he probably has gold in hand to finish off his Crusher, Jotun? Crusher, Jotun? I'm going to go with Jotun. Yes! You love to be right. You love to be right. I was so ready to be wrong. But I was right this time. That's nice. 4 ways of applying Crusher for Susano. 4 damaging abilities. Jotun's gonna just mean he has those 4 damaging abilities up a little more often. Which is tasty enough. Always has a ward, always so far, I mean we're only 5 minutes in, but has that good aggressive ward on the duo side. Mids. Seems to be aware that he's 1v2 right now, he's just chilling out, farming up. Looks so unconcerned. Pegon in mid. It's like he knows he's never in any danger. Which is interesting, because I feel like the Nem could threaten him, you know? Walking over to try and help PBM here. PBM has been kind of caught. There is a good counter ult from both him and Mike on the Nem ult coming through. That's 2 ults for... Well, I mean, Toth ult was used, to be fair. Out of interest, I want to check something, chat. Chat? You're chat now. YouTube. Yeah, he does level it. He did level the ult. I saw that Haddix didn't have his ult there, and I thought maybe he didn't level it, but no, he had it. Just hadn't used it. Leveling order for Pegon. Maxing that 1. Just puts a second point in the 2 there. At level 8. Caught here, no beads. Gets out, turns around, and pulls Laspera in. Will die for this one. We'll watch Panda Cat for the rest of this fight. Could be interesting. He's flying. Maybe we should be watching Sam. Oh, he's leaving. Maybe we should be watching Mike. Damn it, that was fine, okay. Mike. Got him. Oh, he's dead. I got him. Fine, okay. Will be... So, it looked like he did like a half-length jump there. Is he gonna die as well? Yeah, professional spectator here. So talented. Anyway, Pegon's alive again. We're watching him. See what he gets up to. Wish I had a beer right now. Friday night, you know. But I finished the last of my beer in my beer machine. Put a new keg in, but it's not cooled down properly yet. You know. See what's going on. It is Jotun's into another mace. Next, this one. I mean, it could be, Oh, he caught him! And he gets him with the ult. Oh, no. Oh, let's rewatch that. We were slightly distracted here. See, let's see how he pulls this off. Oh god, I gotta go here. Nice. Just do a little. So what do they know? They don't know anything. So they don't know there's no vision there. They're pinging this up. You can see right-click pings coming out. So Jake has pinged that Pegon's going here. Let's go to Ven for a second here. He has dashed. I wonder if that was heard or something. Or if it was seen in mid, perhaps by Mike. Let's see. Stepping up. He's looking. Oh, he sees him in the animation. You saw him in the animation, so he knows he's dashed. Now he's looking for him. Gets the 3 onto him. Okay, that was Spectating bugging. He had not dashed. Gosh darn it. I look like a fool now. He just knew he could kill him. Oh, jukes out the ult. Gets the red. Gets rid. Won't get any more. Still pretty clean stuff. By Pegon, another nice kill. I wonder if Van should have... I don't know what Van could have done there. Don't walk in. Forehead. Just don't die. Forehead, perhaps. Let's have a look at the leveling now. As he putting... I want to see if he puts a second point into his ult next, or if he starts maxing out the 3. I don't know how Susano... I don't play Susano. It does scale. I mean, it scales like an ult, you know. All ults kind of scale 65-ish. 3. Just damage per tick. Probably the ult. Probably the ult. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be the ult. See though. And there it is. Point in the ult. Another. I'm right twice. Crazy. What's that? 2 things I've gone right. 1 thing I've gone wrong this video so far. That's a 66% correct ratio. That's a pass in the U. I know in the US I think that's a fail. On your like like the C is like 70%. Something crazy like that. I don't know. It's not for me. I'm not an educator. I don't understand how to encourage people to excel, I guess. There's one thing the US does. Anyway, the fuck am I talking about? Who knows? This really is quarantary, by the way. I brought this up in like the first one of these videos I did. It reminds me of when I was doing quarantaries, which was just me playing Smite and talking about shit during the start of quarantine 2.5 years ago. God. What a miserable 2 years. You know, we're living life. We might get an in-person SWC this year. That would be sick. I would love to meet you all and hang out. Buy you a pint maybe if you're over the age of 21. Maybe it'll even be in Europe. We can all get pished, even with 18-year-olds. Jake milking the steeple. Will manage to just get on out of there afterwards. He's a good milker, Jake. He doesn't like... His technique doesn't look all that good. Although I did see him... I think it was him I saw earlier on in this set do a triple tongue tornado, which you don't see too often at this level. Triple tongue tornado being where you milk some extra flowers out of the steeple and leave them on the ground in order to deny the enemy team farm before you pick up the final one to fill your steeple up to full. For those of you who don't know about the triple tongue tornado, now you do. And you can tell your boyfriend to thank me. Maybe I shouldn't record these at 11 PM after a long work day. Who knows? Attic skills fine, okay. We're watching Pegon do nothing. Again. I'm getting on my soapbox, you know? I'm just here so that you all have to listen to me talk. Flank. Drops the ult. Won't hit anybody. Well, he's whiffed that one. Well, that one's a miss. That one's... Maybe we should have fast-forwarded through that. I apologize. Pegon. I've noticed in it... I feel like the casters call him Pegon, but I feel like that might be an American versus UK English thing. But, you know, he does live in America. So maybe I should adjust my pronunciation to Pegon. But that just doesn't feel right to me. E is not A, you know? It's Pegon. He's pegging. Van got pegged. Anyway. Hope you're all doing well. Let's have a look at the items. was indeed a Brawlers in the next spot. I was considering whether he would go Brawlers here. Nem Shield, useful to have Brawlers for. Horus 3, useful to have Brawlers for. Devos on the Izanami. So Brawlers is always going to be like a decent pickup here. I wouldn't say you had to get it. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say you had to get it. Which is interesting, because normally mid laners, I would say particularly NA mid laners, are so reticent to buy anti-heal. I mean, Paul's the best example, right? He do not be buying Divine Ruin most of the time. Recently, he's been buying it on Zeus a decent amount, I feel like. I'm just making sure he has that one available to dodge out the Tothal if Ven decides to shoot it. I wonder if we'll see anybody else pick this up as a counter to Toth mid, by the way. The Susano mid. I could see someone like Dardes pulling it off. I don't know if he... Problem with... You know, I say it too often, so I don't like to say it. But the problem with Dardes picking up new interesting picks is, at least historically, he hasn't played the game enough, I feel like, to really get to grips with, like, playing an assassin. He's not like a big assassin player. He was a very talented support. And he can play Guardians, and he played Mages in support a lot, and he plays Hunters. I don't know if Assassins... I don't know if he plays a lot of jungle. Anyway, tempted invade on the purple. We go on to Barra. Good beads by Barra, making sure he doesn't get pulled in. Knock Salt to reduce the damage, and they're going to get a successful purple invade. It's interesting hover over to the right-hand side there by Pegon. He's there for a bit, and he's still there. He's not fucking leaving. Like Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh! That was unfortunate. Barra kind of panic Aegis, so Pegon's like, yeah, I got his Aegis. Don't worry, everybody. I didn't miss. He's just covering the option with the Xingwei. I keep saying Barra. It is Barra. It is. What am I? Of course it's Barra. Anyway, Pegon killed Haddix. Watch that back. Let's watch the... I'm all over the place, dude. I'm sorry. Okay, so he did walk over a ward here, so they knew. They knew he was coming. Plays up. Gets the beads out of Barra. With his blink. We'll get the Aegis out of Barra in a second here. So Jake should know he's still here. They should know he probably didn't path out, because they would have seen him topside Gold Fury Pit. So Barra walking up here is pretty bad by the bolts. Like Barra walking up there and losing his Aegis is pretty poor comms by the bolts. Fights going on around Gold. Round the back goes Pegon. They should still know he's here. He gets pinged there by Laspra. Just drops the ult. Haddix is just totally stuck in there. It was this really strange fight. It seemed like Pegon was happy to just zone out Barracuda on the Izanami for the whole fight. Looking at the levels, I mean, it doesn't really make sense. Especially with her having no relics and no ult. And yeah, no ult. Him just zoning her out of there seemed to be the way. It was a weird fight, I guess, to watch from his perspective in particular. Good ult, though. Goes off. Nemel onto him. Sam ults out of there. Fine okay is going to be fine and okay. And they'll take this fight heavily. Looks like they killed 3 for 0. And then they get the Gold Fury as well. Which will do. How am I getting better or worse at spectating? That's the question. I mean, I'm just leaving it on first person. And, oh, he did put points into the ult, I guess. I must have been right on that. I didn't pay attention. He's back! He's back! He's here again. Does Awesome Jake know? I guess he does. Guess just no relics for Barra. Much better to send Pegon over here than it is to send Barra. Barra can also take down towers. So when you're grouped in mid and you're looking for this mid-tier one, this is a nice play to make. And Pegon can punish the no relics on Barra really easily. Which is pretty... I really like this play. Now they're all coming to him. I think... Oh, okay. He manages to get out of there. Good vision. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side, you can see they're chasing around Haddix. They should go Pyromancer. So he just hovers over here. Barra hugging the wall here, knowing... I think they're pinging him out and pinging him out. They know he's here. He knows Barra's here. He knows he's getting ganked. Blinks. Drops the ult. Pulls defensively, but here comes Jake. Will beads. He's gotta die. And he will. Nicely done. Laspra. They get him. They punish him. Pyromancer went down. They probably could have done fire. Although Ven wasn't there, so there's always the chance of a Ven steal. The secure, you know, you've got an E-set, but it's an E-set support. So the secure, not great. I'm waiting for Pegon to respawn. Timers are not correct. Ah! And we're moving. And we're moving. Farming up green. Oh. No! I don't want to fast forward again. Oh, I can't believe that Laspra's done that to me. What the heck, Lassa? Nice pickoffs, though. Pegon maybe a little bit careless at this point in the game. The first death, I think, was not careless. That second one, seems like he's like, I'll do it again. Wanders out of base. He's like, anyone around? Anyone around? He's checking. He's looking. He's like, ooh, don't see anybody. Okay, I think I'm fine. They probably saw them around the fire pit here. He's like, okay, I feel safe. I'll go back to mid. First time he's been mid in a while. Like 4 minutes, I feel like. He was in duo for so long. And then he was dead. Mid laner, huh? Which is, I mean, that's something I really like. The flexibility that this team seemingly has. Not a lot of teams would do what they did there. Where they rotated Barra off. They rotated Panda off. And they sent Pegon to the duo lane. Like, teams just autopilot, you know? They group and... or they go to where they're supposed to be. I really like a little bit of flexibility, and Pegon showing he definitely has that, as well as the flexibility in his picks. Pegon and the Dragons mixing things up, trying to play the game better, which I really like. Horus ult being used. Looks like Pegon's looking to just go on a carry. Will go on Ven, pulls him in, hits him with the 3. In trouble. Will force relics. At the very least, in trouble now, though. Gonna live, though. And meanwhile, the Dragons just stick on the fire. Looks like that was just Panda and Fino. Sticking on the fire, while Sam, PBM, and Pegon zone the enemy team. Nicely played. Relics-wise, they've got double relics out of Toth there. But double relics were used by Pegon. They've got a Sprout to punish the Toth. And force his dash. ESET punishes no beads Aegis pretty hard as well. Especially with like a Jingwei to follow up. Oh, they try and punish the Nox, and they're going for the Titan. They're gonna end? Looks like it. Maybe not. Alright, I'm just bouncing around, Spectating mode, Horus ulting in, Sam gets his damage off, lives just fine, teleport in from Pegon, looking for the damage, here he goes on to Haddix, gets him with the ult attack, looking for more, he said ult will come through, not a whole lot of healing, reduced by the loader's mass, looking for the end of the game, here goes Sam, damage onto the Titan, down to about 70%, but back out, the Dragons will go, and it looks like the Bolts will live to see one more team fight. Caster voice. Caster voice. I gotta reflip the map. Sorry. I am trolling. I don't know. I apologize. Sometimes you're just in one of them moods, huh? And apparently, I am in one of them moods today. Red buff farm. So let's pay attention to this end method by the Dragons. They still have FG for a long time. So they should be looking for more. They've got 1 tier 2 left up on the map to take down. They've taken down the mid Phoenix. So... right hand side, that's a slow push for the Bolts. So they will not be having minions. Oh no, it's a slow push for them. I was paying attention. That's nice. So somebody, I'm gonna go, let's see if I can do it. Somebody has set up this wave. Oh god. It's a slow push, so you can see there's 2 archers still alive, full wave coming. This wave's gonna die faster, the next wave's gonna catch up. And it's gonna slowly push down the Geo side of the map, and they'll have minions on that Phoenix by the time they get over there. If indeed they get over there. Looks like they might not. Serrated and Arendite were the next 2 items, by the way, for Pegon. He's upgraded his Bluestone to Bluestone Brooch, and it looks like he's going for a Bloodforge. Push in. Haddix gonna be gone on. Will beads out the pull. Pegon drops the ult. Laspra already down. Titan next target. They drop the E-Cell. They drop the Titan. And they drop the GGs in the chat. Dragons winning the Phase 1 seeding event. What a strange tournament. You know, more smite's always fun, and we got to see some cool stuff. Not sure it was all that important, but that's fine. Here are the end game stats. 7,300 damage. Didn't do a whole lot of damage. Got a couple solo kills on Devan, but got out damaged by him overall. 8 wards for Pegon. Not a whole lot else to say about it, in all honesty. Is there anything interesting? You can have a look at the builds if you'd like to. Solo lane, Gilgamesh build. Pretty much the same as the Bellona build, I guess. Very similar, it looks like. Which is cool. Cool to see more picks being played there. I'm liking the Horus solo as well. I think that's a really cool pick that Haddix has got himself. I enjoy it. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Another demo, one that was long awaited, and I feel like I haven't done it justice at all. So oh god, where have I gone? The Last Dance. I'm rewatching The Last Dance. Great TV show on Netflix if you haven't checked it out. If you even have a passing interest in basketball. That's me. I don't really watch basketball that much, but I think it's a really, really great insight into like how somebody can be the best in the world at something, which is cool to me. Anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Get me to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. How many subs do I have? Like 4? Anyway, see what 100K. I'll take my shirt off on stream. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.